710 ESPN Seattle presents
The Calabro Show warm-up, powered by the law offices of Heidi Hunt.
Welcome to the warm-up. Kevin Calabro and the go-to guy, Jim Moore. Big college football weekend. Connor Halliday is going to be starting for Washington State, and the word just came down, I guess, via the tweetosphere from the Sark Nation, that Montana will indeed get to start against Oregon State this weekend. How about that? We'll fill you in on details right after this. Coming right back. Okay, there's the mere formality of Washington State and Utah this weekend, and of course, Washington at Oregon State. But think about an Apple Cup that would feature Nick Montana and Connor Halliday quarterbacking their two respective teams. It could happen.
I hope so, because if it does, I like our chances.
It's up for grabs. There's a long way to go before then, though.
That'd be interesting. I'm kind of excited. Well, I'm not excited. It's too strong of a word. I'm interested in seeing how Nick Montana does down there in Corvallis. I think he's going to do fine. Yeah. He's not going to have Connor Halliday type numbers, but
no.
That makes the game a lot more interesting. You would think the Beavers might have a shot now. I don't. What do you think?
I think you give Chris Polk the ball at least 25 times. You take your chances on the ground against Oregon State. That's just been, we've pointed it out, they've been giving up all kinds of big numbers on the ground to these teams. Over 800 yards in the last 3 games. I wouldn't overthink this if I'm Washington. Plus they get James Johnson back. He's a nice receiver. Casey Williams has played the last couple of weeks in his stead. They got a lot of weapons out there. Don't put that ball up for grabs. Run the football. Work clock. You're on the road. Try to control your field position and work to your strength, which is Nick Polk or Chris Polk.
You know what's
amazing?
No. Yeah.
Chris Polk.
Nick Polk. You know what's amazing is well, it's not amazing, but at this point in the season, with the Cougars being 4-6,
stop laughing over there.
The Cougars being 4-6 and the Huskies.
You know there's
being
going to be 3 hours
6-4.
of this stuff, so.
Do you realize that
go ahead your learns.
10 days from now we could be talking about a Washington State team that's 6-6 and a Washington team that's 6-6?
How exciting is
We
that?
could be talking about Paul Wolf saving his job,
Wow.
and we're going to what, the Las Vegas Bowl, the Sun Bowl, some bowl.
Wouldn't that be fantastic?
And then the Huskies would be going to whatever. The Huskies would be going to a lesser bowl than the Cougars by virtue of the Cougars beating the Huskies.
Wow. Is there a lesser
they factor
bowl?
in, you know, they'll say the Huskies travel better. You know, the bowl committees, they always say, well, they travel better, so we're going to take Washington. And I don't know how that's going to work out, but in my dream of dreams, I want the Huskies to go to the Kraft Fight Hunger Bowl. I just, that is my one.
Where is that
dream
anyway?
to end all dreams.
Where is that? Where do they play that?
San Francisco, I think.
Well, that's not a bad deal.
Well,
Go to San Francisco and fight hunger. I'm all for that.
I know.
They got great restaurants
It's
in
just
San
the
Francisco.
name of the damn bowl.
Who's talking about being hungry in
I understand it's
San
a great
Francisco?
cause, but come on.
They got some
I mean,
space.
if you're one of the Washington players, do you someday sit in your rocking chair and tell your grandkids, yes, back in 2011 I played in the Kraft Fight Hunger Bowl? I don't think so.
No, you're just telling me you played in a college bowl game. It was played in San Francisco. You ate at some of the best restaurants in the world all week long,
Grandpa,
all for the
you played in
good
the
of
Kraft Fight Hunger Bowl?
the Fight Hunger Bowl. I'm not getting hungry if I go to San Francisco.
Hey,
it ain't happening.
But we'd take the Kraft Fight Hunger Bowl right
absolutely.
now, wouldn't we?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, well, we
I'm
got
talking to a Cougar over there.
It's just
We'd take any bowl that wants
too
us at
many
this
around
point.
here. All right, that'll do it for the warm-up. That's enough. Shut it down. Where's Brady?